Act 2, Scene 4. Museum of Dwellings. Ooh, we own an umbrella. Oh yeah, he was talking to his dog. Guy was a weirdo. Ha! We're being watched and talked about. What did he say? Just small talk, you know, like you talk to your buddies or something. Like you talk to a dock worker. Just like, damn, this is a lot of rain. I haven't seen rain like this since that storm a couple years back that took out Lysette's herb garden. Just feel bad for that old dog getting dragged all over by a couple of drunks. Old dog like that should be sleeping on a porch somewhere. But that's loyalty for you. Well, they didn't stay long anyway. I heard the man and the lady talking when they first came in, but they didn't see me. What are you doing up that late? Mom lets me stay up late all the time. She said it's okay. I was just looking for frogs. What were the man and lady talking about? Man said his leg was hurting him. They're looking for Dr. Truman, but he was already gone. They didn't know, so they kept looking around. I just assumed they were from the power company. You know how they're always coming by unannounced and messing with this or that? I shut myself up in the room to wait it out. No sense getting involved. How'd I get in? Must be one of the kids who left the front door unlocked. Something's gotta be done. They run around like animals. You know that Flora left a can of soda on top of my shelter door and I almost killed myself slipping on that sticky mess the next morning? Something's gotta be done. Oh, crap. That's the way we came in. Oh. I guess they must have gone through some papers here. It was in some disarray and a few folders were pulled out and left on the table. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I only noticed because Diana's such a stickler. She's real organized, I mean. What folders were they looking at? Yeah, mostly stuff about the building site, I guess. They had a list of all the homes we relocated here. List of original residences before we leveled the neighborhood. I guess they were looking for one of the old residents. They pulled out a list of the folks who didn't take the offer. Folks who moved somewhere else, but they filed that back out of order. So I guess they didn't find what they were looking for there. Hey, while I have you here, work's kind of slowed down. It seems like, I don't know if you folks know what you're doing, but it seems like the residents are just kind of settling in. That's the idea. Yeah, I get that. Just, how about that roof, huh? You just write us a check and we'll finish it right up. I know you got this museum thing going on, but you don't want to be slumlords now. They were hollering at that empty tent you folks have on display. Ha! Hey, if you ever need anyone to stay in there, I've been in worse positions. Now, we're being forced over to this area, so I'm just gonna keep it checking. Yeah, they came by and knocked on the window, and we had a bit of a talk through the glass. Would have come out, but, you know, shady characters. Now, what did you talk about? They were asking about Dr. Truman, and I told them what all I know about that, which is not very much. What do you know about Dr. Truman? I told them. We moved in here with the rest of us when you folks bought up the neighborhood. Then one day his house was gone. That's all I know about that. I don't want to talk about that anymore. I heard them banging around out there, and I just stayed quiet. I don't know what they wanted. Put my headphones on and tried to ignore them, to tell you the truth. Oh, hey, I see a person. You know, at first I thought it might be Hudson walking up to visit. I heard him working on his boat bit earlier before the storm started. Then I saw the stranger's limping gait and the young woman... Sorry, what the hell are they doing? I knew it couldn't be. I invited them in for a glass of bourbon, which they politely declined, so I just talked them on the porch for a bit. What'd you talk about? Oh, we talked a bit about the neighborhood, told them about Hudson and his sailboat, the nice young couple in the greenhouse, and the charming Dr. Truman who used to live here. They were very interested in him, but of course, well, I don't know where he went. You know, I don't believe either of them had ever set foot in a houseboat before. I don't know that the older man had ever seen an ocean, in fact. It's always been my fondest dream to retire in a houseboat. That's why I accepted your offer and moved in here. It isn't perfect, but what home ever is? I wish the house would sway a bit. I find that it settles my nerves. Well, if we have another storm like that last one... Ooh. Ooh, hey now. Oh my gosh, I have to wait for blue. That's fair. Oh, that's a little rainier. Am I the only one who owns an umbrella, though? Oh, thank goodness. I just couldn't see it. We were working in the greenhouse, and I saw them come up in the elevator. They were lost, obviously. It was obvious. Oh, of course, I saw him looking at that odd-shaped building. Sure, the rounded metal one. Yeah, that one. House of the future sort of thing. I always thought it looked more like a grain bin. Actually, I guess it's sort of romantic anyway. Anyway, they seemed interested in it. Tired, huddling under their umbrellas. They still stopped to examine this strange building. That bird looked kind of big. Hey, fella. Difficult to see her even here, a storm like that. But I was awake and alert, studying the week's forecast. Should even out shortly, I'd say. Did you talk to him? Yeah, we had a short conversation. The young woman heard my radio crackling from the cabin and asked about it. The old man was a bit disoriented. What she wanted to know about your radio? She thought she recognized the model, just from the noise it was making. I didn't even know the model myself. Told me many old radios from that period had badly designed turning circuits that caused a kind of resonant feedback in certain spots on the dial. Easy to pick out if you have the ear for it. Smart young woman. I always loved to chat with an artisan. Well, then they had to leave. Looking for a doctor, I think. The old man was having a bad time. It was a short conversation. Flora was playing down on the lower level, and we'd been having a glass of wine in the greenhouse. We ducked out of the way when he came in. After all, they were complete strangers. We didn't know him. Did you overhear them talking? Well, I heard the young woman ask her friend about his job. Some kind of furniture collector or dealer, I think. Didn't sound like things were going well. Maybe they're here looking for a buyer? Yeah, definitely some kind of furniture collector or dealer. Or I'm talking about antiques. Oh my gosh. Someone we can talk to live in person. Wait. One more building. Give me a sec. I didn't see her hear a thing all night. I was in the back doing inventory when they came by. I got 30 cases of candles in, and each one of those has to be gotta be individually labeled, you know? I heard for some of the other neighbors that they weren't up to any harm, just passing through. Hang on. Sir. Oh, now this is a nice looking house. I heard a shout from downstairs. The old man had stumbled in the rain. I stayed inside with the lights off. No sense in getting involved. Hey, person. They wouldn't come in, just rushing around. You could tell they were worn. It was late at night, but just rushing around. Well, there was some urgency to the older man's injury, so it's understandable. How was he injured? His leg was twisted or something. He held it while he walked and made these painful little sounds in his throat. Oh, how? I don't know. I didn't ask. Would have been rude, I think. Oh, we just don't know. I suppose we never will. Okay, now I gotta limp slowly back to Ezra, who is actually important. I saw you folks drive up. I like your truck. What kind of truck is that? It doesn't belong to me. I just drive it. Yeah, I knew you were a driver. What's the biggest haul you ever did? Moved a couple of horses once in a different truck. Me and Julian move whole houses every night. That's a lot bigger than a couple of horses. Who's Julian? Julian's my brother. He's a lot bigger and stronger. He has more feathers than me. He's still my brother. Sure. Where are your parents? Well, I don't know where they are. Me and Julian were looking for them for a while, but... well, now I have a job to do. Gotta move these houses. Where do you take the houses? Me and Julian take them out to the forest every night. Then we bring them back at dawn before the museum opens. Why do you take them to the forest? This museum is an okay place to live in the daytime, but it's no good at night. Folks just can't sleep in a place like this. When they do, it gives them nightmares. So we take them out to the forest to sleep, and then bring them back in the morning. Is your family out in the forest? Oh no, I don't know where they are. Me and Julian were looking for them for a while, but... anyway, we have a job to do here now. Taking these people out to the forest at night so they can sleep. Maybe if the rest of them will be like Dr. Truman and want to stay out there, we'll get back to looking. Can you tell us how to get to the forest? You have to follow the Green River way out east, and then hop over Lake Cumberland. The roads don't go there. Me and Julian can take you. We were just about to go anyway. I just gotta call him over. Yeah, that noise. Hi, Julian. Oh, I'm a bird. have a turning radius. It's so effing big. At this height, the museum looks like a blocky crater slowly filling with rain. An all-night diner by the side of the road. The lights are off. Here we go. Now I just gotta keep looking at stuff. From this angle, the building looks strange and abstract, like a pile of intersecting boxes and triangles. Oh hell, isn't that where I'm supposed to go? The church. Country church with a pitched roof and a 3-story spire. Large LED display glows in the parking lot. Behind the church are several dusty metal trash cans, all closed. Large dirt parking lot surrounds the bait shop. The sign is vaulted above the road on a thin steel bar. I think it's forcing me back. That's fine. I do really enjoy traveling this way. From above, the huge swaying tipple looks like a small wooden lattice framing the edge of the mine entrance. Okay, so I know where we're going eventually, which is good. Flying past at this speed and angle, the farmhouse is invisible among the trees, so the location is only marked by Conway and Shannon's memories. That's everything we got over here. No. I just need to go back where I need to go. Hang on. A tiny gray figure walks along the side of the road, carrying what appears to be a guitar case, followed closely by a smaller shape. A dog? Suddenly winks out of view, perhaps into the woods.